guys, how are you doing? I hope everything is so fine. Well, it is another day, another time for this beautiful show that is Hustle and Bustle. Remember, we come to the hustlers, we come to you, our dear Ugandan hustlers, even the foreign hustlers. We talk to you and you tell us what you do, how you run your business for someone that is watching and they probably want to do the same business that you're doing. They can get some information about that business. I am Stabenarase every Tuesday 9 p.m. here on U24. So today's episode we are going to talk about bridal cars, or people that do weddings have different service providers. So there are people that bring those cars that work on the movement or the facilitation of the brides. Are you getting my point? So today we are talking about bridal cars. That is what we are talking about on today's Hustle and Bustle. Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine. You're looking good. You're smelling good.
Thank you.
Thank you for looking after yourself.
You're welcome.
Just like people may think that you're planned kid.
Problems are there, but of course you keep them to yourself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you don't show anybody that you have this and that. Yeah, even if you have problems, you have to smile.
Yeah, true. So, what are your names?
My name is Mwesje Shadrach. And I'm the founder of Mesh Executive Services. So at Mesh Executive Services, we basically do events, but weddings. We do wedding transport, where we provide bridal cars. We do corporate transport, like moving CEOs from this place to another place.
Like even meetings.
Yes, meetings, conferences, airport pickups. Yes, we also do motorbike escorts. I don't know if you've seen these weddings where the motorbikes
Bikers,
the bikers.
Yeah.
Yes, the bikers. So even red carpet events, we also do that. Yeah, so basically that's what we do at Mesh Executive Services.
Meaning it is all about transportation.
Yeah, transportation, events. If you want something fancy, something nice, that's Mesh Executive Services. Because our slogan is feel the touch of class. That's our slogan.
Oh, wow, Mesh Executive Services, feel the
touch of class. Yeah.
Okay, so for how long have you been doing this?
Actually, this is the 6th year. Yeah, I've been in business for 6 years now. Yeah, but so far, of course, the beginning wasn't all that nice. As you know, you are still hustling. After university, you're looking for what to do. Okay, the jobs can be there, but again, they're not satisfying you with the salary.
Okay. So after finishing campus, you're looking for jobs, but you're not satisfied. What inspired you to come, into the transportation business hustle?
Actually, it's something that came to my mind. First of all, before this, I had started some other businesses. For example, I had a retail shop, which grew into a mini supermarket.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but it wasn't performing as according to my expectations. So I sold it off. Then again, ventured into another business.
So meaning people that sell, fully established businesses, they had failed. So meaning you sell them to people.
Not like I think where I was, there was too much demand and I didn't have enough capital to satisfy the clients. So what I did is, let me sell it up. But it's still there and it's performing very well. The person I sold it to, she's really very happy. So after getting that money, then I ventured into another business of phone accessories. But again, I lost all the money, so I didn't have anything. Yeah, all the capital was gone. So what I did was think about something I could start with the zero capital. But again, I make money. Yeah, so that's when that idea crossed my mind. Lucky enough, one of my friends was doing it some time back, but again, he went abroad. So when I called him, trying to inquire about how it works, he's like, it's good, it can work, but just need to be patient, because if you don't have a car, it's a bit challenging. Then I said, it's fine. I'll venture into this. Actually, it's something I started on my phone.
Oh,
yeah.
Mobile transportation.
Yeah. It was on phone. So it was even a cheap phone. It was around 100,000. Yeah, it was around 100,000. I just created actually I created on my WhatsApp. So I also created a Facebook page. Okay, let's start something like this. So the issue was now getting content because I hadn't done any gig, like any wedding. So that there was a very big challenge of clients to trust me.
Yeah, to get what to post on your socials for people to get to know what you're doing. And you had no car.
I had no car.
Wow.
Exactly, it was very hard. Wow. So for someone to trust you and trust you with wedding something which is very sensitive. So someone to trust you with the wedding, that okay, you provide transport for us. It's very challenging. Someone will tell you, okay, bring like 4 Range Rovers. Now you're like, where should I start from? Yeah, so but good enough, I was lucky. I talked to that colleague of mine, gave me some gentleman's number. Yeah, it's called Jeff. So he really helped me a lot. He introduced me to the business. He told me, okay, if you get a client, maybe we can organize. I can help to get connections or contacts of people who have this and this car. So it was really very, very challenging because I didn't have any car. But with God's grace, I think maybe we've soldiered on and so far not bad.
So you started off as a mobile business on your phone, on WhatsApp and Facebook, and you had no car. But then luckily, your friend abroad gave you a contact of a person that does that business. But then you didn't have a team, to work with like drivers, and you couldn't drive like all 4 or 5 cars. So how did you go about, that team, or what should I say, people that you're going to work with?
Actually, the first client I got, I told my friend that, okay, now I'm into this business. I didn't know where to start from, but I said, hey, okay. That was after like 2 months, 3 months. Then he showed me, oh, my uncle has a wedding. Can you provide for us these cars?
These cars, in plural cars. And you can't drive those cars.
So they were 4, they wanted 4.
And you are just 1.
Being an amateur, of course, I went to a wedding meeting. They were discussing, okay, to sente. No, said the kendeza ku sente. So I said yes, okay, ngenda bawa at a very cheap price. Yet I didn't have a car, and the car owners you couldn't even pay them the amount of money I bargained. So I ended up making a loss. I ended up looking for money to top up for the client. But it's good, it came as a lesson. Yeah, because that first gig I got is when I got to know other guys who own these cars. I'm like, okay, then I got the contacts. Yeah. So, however, the biggest challenge normally it's not about whether you're going to drive all those cars. What you basically do in this business, because okay, right now maybe I have some cars right now, but in the beginning I didn't have. So the owners of those cars, you call them, they come with their drivers.
Oh,
yes, yeah.
So your part was, at the start, was to go to the meetings, like negotiate for the money, get the contacts of the cars, so they can give you people that are going to drive.
Exactly. Actually, I was more of like a
broker, yeah. Broker with motoka.
Exactly. I was a broker for wedding cards. Yeah. But, as I would say, but it's all about hustling. That's why I would maybe want to also encourage other people that you always have to be cautious with what you do with your social media handles. Because I didn't have money to do like adverts. It's very expensive. I didn't have money. So, exactly. So what I did was to make sure that I create something which is very nice, to clients. So that and also being trustworthy, because it's what basically runs this business. Someone telling you that okay, you're going to provide this for our wedding, and they give you their money, and you have to deliver exactly as promised. Yeah, because if you mess up, it's all about recommendation. If you mess up one gig, the next one, the third one is going to be messed up. You won't get recommendation. So you just have to be cautious when you are doing all your business. Basically, like on my side, on the weddings, something which is very sensitive. Even if it's not a wedding, even if it's like an airport pickup, even if it's like corporate transport, whereby maybe you have a government agency which wants such and such type of cars to transport maybe there are people from one conference to another one. So you have to be really, really cautious to make sure that don't kill your reputation. Because our business is basically about if you do something good, if I can do for your wedding, which is good, automatically someone is going to ask you, hey, who provided this and this for you? You're like, no, let me give you mesh executive services. So that's how we have been growing slowly by slowly. So the first year was really challenging because we didn't have clients. We didn't have many clients. But as
and your friend, recommended you like told you about their uncle auntie's wedding.
It was
So, what was the reaction or the feedback from your first clients, your friend's uncle?
Actually, he was very happy.
Very happy. Kumba, you had gone through a lot.
Had gone through a lot. It was stressing. It had even pinched in my pocket.
Yes,
Actually, I didn't make any profit on that first gig. Yes. Yeah, but the kind of like, oh, thank you very much. You gave us a good price. Thank you very much. But again, from that client, they recommended me another person. Whereby again, I made some good money. Okay. Yeah, like, hey, okay. Wow. Like, okay, Shadrach, there is this person. They want like 4 Range Rovers. Yeah, okay, I can provide that. But at this time, I had at least learned how to bargain. Yeah, so I gave them a good price where I could make some good money. They accept the proposal. Then I'm like, okay, it's fine. The other one I made a loss. It's okay.
So you've given us some tips about this business. If you want to do this business, he has talked about being trustworthy. Yes, something like that. Can you give them other tips for this business before coming to this business?
The other tips of succeeding in such a business, you need to have what they call maybe a good a catalog of cars. Okay, you have to know many people have cars. Because sometimes it won't be easy that you cannot buy all these cars. Yeah, it's quite expensive. The Range Rover, the G-Wagons, because every client comes with the different taste. Yeah, like, okay, maybe I need a limousine. Another client comes, I need the Jaguars. Another one comes, okay, do you have an open roof? So you cannot...
And then what is it? Is it a horse?
Oh, the Vogue, the Range Rovers.
Not like those animals that some people use for transport.
Exactly. Someone can come. I want a horse carriage. So I want my wedding to be that horse carriage. So you cannot have all that. You just have to be in a good books with people you are going to deal with. Mainly these are the car owners. So that you are able to have a big database of cars. Someone says, okay, I want a TX, I want a V8, I want a Land Cruiser. They're just a call away. Yeah. Yeah, so basically what we do like at Mesh Executive Services, I go to these people, we talk to them, then we sign a memorandum of understanding, whereby they are able to give us cars whenever we need them. But of course you pay. Yeah, so you pay that they can give you the cars. So we go into an agreement with these people. Yeah, so we have a whole list of database of clients with these type of cars we want.
Yes, the bonds in Kampala, Uganda.
Exactly. If you know the big guys or the nice cars, I have all those contacts. So as I was telling you, the first year we didn't have a car, we didn't have any car. Then the second year, actually the whole year,
the whole first year.
Yeah, I couldn't even have money for the car. Then the second year, that's when the business tried to pick it up properly. Yeah, then I tried to save some money. Yeah, I first bought a second-hand car that was a Mercedes-Benz E-Class. Yeah. Then the third year, I bought 2. The other year, so it has been just...
So you went on adding up?
Yeah, actually, I've been adding up the fleet, slowly by slowly.
Okay. So since you're into, transporting clients or people, sometimes the way you present yourself, that's how people, what should I say? That's the value of the money they're going to pay you. So you deal in transportation, all these cars and stuff. So going to the meetings, people assume that because you're driving people. So you personally, you have to be driving yourself, and that's how they, give you the worth.
Yeah, the trust. Yeah, sometimes.
So did you have a car personally?
When I was starting, okay, right now I can go to meetings with a car. Yeah, but sometimes, some clients can be keen on maybe the car you are driving. But as per now, they're not so much keen because of the reviews we have. the recommendations. They've seen the work we do. They've seen everything. So sometimes they don't even care what car you are driving or if you've come on a border. Sometimes I go to meetings on a border. I'm like, okay, I'm coming. Then we discuss, we do the business. They deposit. Then I'm like, okay, let's do business.
Okay. So in this business, do you need a license to operate, or it is just an open business?
It's not all that open. Because I have to have a registered company. Yeah, because there are some businesses or deals or contracts which you not get when you are not licensed. Yeah, for example, they cannot trust you. Some NGOs which give us business to transport their clients cannot trust us when we are not registered. Like, okay, Kati Musangi, wow, you are not registered, so they don't trust you so much. So, however, you have to be organized, legit. You register your company, make everything formal, so that you can do good business.
Okay. Yeah. We are going to start from the location after the break. Let us go in for just a short break and then we come back. We still have Mesh, such a nice name, Mesh. Welcome back from the break. You're still watching Hustle and Bustle. In case it is your first time to see me on your TV screen, I am Staben Narase, and this is Hustle and Bustle show for hustlers. Today we are talking about transportation of clients, or offering car services to brides, to corporate people, to NGOs, something like that. Before the break, we talked about, having a license and everything. So, first of all, how did you get your name, Mesh? Before we go to the location thing I talked about, because it is like a very catchy name.
Actually, Mesh, it came as a third thought, because when I was registering the company, I was like, I had many ideas.
Yes.
Yeah, I could say maybe KM. Maybe
MS.
Yeah, MS. Then I'm like legit events. So but whenever I could go to reserve the name, so they could tell me, okay, no, this one is taken. Please consider another one. Then I'm like, why should I even bother myself? So I just looked at my name. I'm like, let me create something which is simple. So my name is Mwesje Shadrach. So I got 2 letters from Mwesje, M-E, then Shadrach, S-H. So I made this is very short and brief. Yeah. Then when I presented it for register, this one is available.
This one is not there. You're the first one to use.
Yeah, it's not there. I'm like, let's go with this one.
Okay, that is. So what did you consider to go to Garden City?
And
is it like accessible? Is it near your market?
No, first of all, it is accessible and it's a well-known place.
Very known.
Yeah, very known that you can easily direct someone. Other than direct someone, okay, come this side of Lubaga, we are here and here.
But from here,
exactly, that big tree slope. But just tell someone, Garden City. So they say, Garden City. Even if you ask anybody, that guy, of course, they'll take it to bring it to Garden City. Yeah, so those are one of the factors we considered, something which is easy. And even the flexibility of the place, of course. Yeah, if you are in a place which is conducive, where you are comfortable with, then you always consider that as one of your office locations. Yeah.
So finally, after hustling alone, the bustle was so tight and hard everything, you finally got a team to work with, right?
Yes, I finally got a team to work with, the social media handlers. Of course, you have the drivers. Yeah, the drivers whom you can okay. Tomorrow you're having a wedding, okay? Come. See, the route plan is from Namirembe, photos are in Munyonyo, reception is at this place. So basically, now as the company grows, then you have to keep on getting more people to help you like that. Yeah.
So what did you consider while getting those people?
First of all, obedience. Those are obedient enough.
Why are you laughing? Was it tough? Or it was just a bed of roses?
No, it wasn't tough because basically what we do, you get someone who is really punctual. Because someone will tell you, okay, church. We need to pick the bride or the groom from the saloon at around 8 in the morning. Yeah. So if you are, that means you're supposed to be there by 7:30. The cars have to be there by 7:30. So if you come late, then it start calling you, or you are, where are you, you know. Of course, the people are going to start. People are not going to quarrel with you, the driver. They are going to quarrel with me that I've provided this something, a bad service to them. So you look at someone who is punctual, who is obedient, and someone who is willing to work. Basically, that's what you look for.
And the experience, 20 years of experience.
I don't even ask for experience.
Okay.
As long as you know how to drive, you have a driving permit. I orient you. Okay, you have to drive defensive like this, maintain the convoy. Then that's something very not hard. Something.
And the education background.
As long as you know English, because whether you're in your level is at P6, it's fine as long as you know English, because some clients
you can communicate.
you can communicate very well. You are smart. Yeah, that is it. That's what I consider. Because so someone who knows Uganda, someone knows English. So, but you know, English is an official language. At least someone has to know some English. Yeah, to qualify. Yeah.
So this company, if you buy a car, it can work for like 5 years, meaning the money that would have bought a car to reinvesting into your business, you do something else. What are the necessary reinvestments into your business? You know, like are you getting my point? Because a car maybe can work for a long time. You'll be like, I'd like seeing a motoka every now and then. So what are those reinvestments that you do in this business?
Because right now we tried to expand a bit. Yeah, if you're forced, okay, now this one I've mastered the art of wedding transport, corporate transport, events. So now you have to think about what to do next to make sure that the company grows bigger. So that's when the idea of mesh safaris came in. Yeah, because the cars that work on weddings, they're not the same type of cars that work for safaris. I might want a 4x4 Land Cruiser, but again, it cannot work on a wedding. So I thought of we thought of mesh safaris to make sure that we expand the company. We also find employment opportunities for our young Ugandans. Yeah, we create employment. So mesh safaris was born. Then also actually recruited more workers.
You're getting more.
Yeah, to mesh safaris. We do tours actually. Do country tours, action falls. We do group tours, school tours. Yeah, we also do Dubai. Yeah, we also do Dubai tours. Yeah, recently we were in the Caribbean. We did the Caribbean tour. Yeah.
So you're now moving around the world.
Yeah, so far so good. That's what I was saying. Like, as long as you deliver like quality work. Yeah, of course there are many people who do the same, but you try to do your level best. As long as if you do something good for this group, they're going to recommend the others. The first clients that came, they came from Poland for mesh safaris on that side. But they've really recommended very many people to us because of the good services we provided to them.
What is that worst experience that you remember? Apart from the first jig of bargaining, poor money and, making a loss. After that, what is the worst experience that you've experienced? What is that?
I can say it was the worst because I remember the bride and groom's car stalled. It was a Mercedes-Benz. It was a nice car, but I think it had some issues. Yeah, then it stalled. But lucky enough, these people were in church. So they are getting out of the church after the service, the wedding. They're like, okay, so let's go in for the Bagula coming. You start the car and start starting. That was the car that the Mugore decided to use specifically after church. So it was a big blow, but as I told you, that it's always good to have enough database of cars. Yeah. So what I did, we just called, please drive as fast as possible, bring that car, put it here. Then
otherwise, the Mongols make up.
Yeah. They're going to eat me. So yeah. So that was a challenge, but I think. Actually, unfortunately, the Mogoi didn't even realize it. I think he was so much hype in the moods of wedding and all that. Then afterwards, after church, we did go for a photo shoot. The photograph, of course, the Bagore. Then I went to do damage control. Then I explained to him, like, you know what? I think this car had issues, but in the same way, I think it's nice. Like, oh, okay, hey, you changed the car. I'm like, yeah. So he hadn't recognized.
Yeah,
Like, it's okay, thank you. So maybe that's one of the other challenges, of course, we get. Of course, the cars sometimes it was also corporate transport. But again, this guy comes and knocks the car. It's not our driver who knocked, but another person.
How did you handle that situation? Because we usually have, so much like intense situation during such or like occurrences. People quarreling. You hit my car. I didn't hit your car. You're going to pay. You don't. So what did you do in such a situation?
The person who hit the car realized the mistake.
Okay.
But of course, we didn't go into a scuffle. The clients were having lunch, so they came out when the car was knocked. They're like, "Oh,
Nego, you're blessed." Like you always have time to fix your issues.
No, this time they came out, but when the car was still there, they thought it was knocked. Like, and these were some Europeans. So like, hey, what's happening? Then I explained to them. They're like, oh, so what are you going to do? Then I'm like, let me bring another car. Then we brought up. They had to wait for like 30-40 minutes to bring another car. Then we took them to the conference where they were going.
Do you enjoy doing this? Do you enjoy while doing this?
I enjoy it very much.
What do you love? What do you love most about this job?
I just love seeing people happy. When someone is getting married, they're all smiles. When you go for 2 hours, people are all smiles. So there's nothing like people gloomy,
By the way,
people are smiling, they're happy.
They're just happy.
And again, if you do something that it's profitable on your side, again you feel happy.
So you've told us it is like a profitable hustle.
Yeah, it is. It is actually. I encourage even people to join. It's not bad as long as you know what you want. You be trustworthy, do something good, and I think those are basics of any business. Even if I'm selling maybe carpets, shoes, if you are selling something which is good, of course you're going to enjoy. People are going to bring the money to you, because I realized there are people who are willing to pay that extra fee for the good services you offer to them. Because someone can say, my goodness, Range Rover is very expensive, a G-Wagon is very expensive, a limousine. But again, you see people using them. So there are people who are willing to pay that extra fee for the nice services you provide to them. Yeah.
Uganda, we have poor roads. Okay, not all roads, some poor roads. Don't you be scared when the event is going to be at a place that has, bad roads? Don't you be scared for the cars? They're going to get damaged at Ebanange, and it is the only route to use.
Those are very many roads now. Because we are used, this is our country. You can't go anywhere. But of course, you know what to do. You tell the drivers, okay, as you are driving. Of course, they know what to do. If you're there are roads where there is nothing you can do, but just have to hit the pothole, get out of it, then you
get out of it.
Yeah. So what you do, you hit it slowly, then you come out, then you continue.
You hit it slow. Kwegamba, it is there, nothing to do.
It is a must. These are our roads. So until when they are fixed, then you shall say, okay, it's okay, they are fixed here. But okay, anyway, people shouldn't get scared of these cars, that they are very expensive. No, they are not. Like, if you there have an event, yeah, you come talk to us, or you invite us to come to you, then we discuss. We have cars that are for sort of like high-end people. Anybody can afford them. Because a wedding, I think, is something that you plan a little bit in advance.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we have very affordable cars of all types of people. Not like Ivanova, Kolamo. No. We have cars for all types of people. And they're very nice, well serviced, comfortable, nice AC. Our chauffeurs are good, so you shouldn't get scared that they are very expensive. They're not. You come and we discuss. We give you a fair price.
Since you're venturing into different businesses, safari, vichi, are we seeing you also venturing into the food services for events?
Yeah, actually, that's a bigger plan. That's my bigger
plan.
My bigger plan of adding on like the tents, the tables, the chairs, music system, the staging, so to make executive service a very big company. Okay. Yeah, that's my dream actually. That's what I'm working towards too, and with God giving me life, and I'll make it. Yeah.
Your last words to the viewers?
Yeah, the last words are, Actually, basically, the young Ugandans, you shouldn't fear to start something. Yeah, even if you don't have capital, at least okay, you use your internet very well. Do research. Yeah, look at what other people are doing. Even if they're doing it in Kenya, there are certain things you can borrow from the other side and you do it from here. So try to do some research. Even if you don't have money, you just start it. Like, do a page, do an Instagram. If you have money for the website, do it. Then start marketing it slowly by slowly. You never know where your next big client's coming from.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That has been our episode of today. Let me hope that you have learned something, because personally I have learned. So consultancy now inachoizemu, and if you want to do that transportation business, this has been a very good episode for you. We do have a repeat on Thursday 2 p.m. Just in case you missed, some bits, wait for the repeat on Thursday 2 p.m. I am Star Benara. I'm gonna see you next week. Auchucha, chawadios.